found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, toasting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message?
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my sight for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the boot and we are good. And look at the gorgeous view. You know it will be worth it. Everyone's going to be young.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades...
You must be able to move out. She's been living alone here for what, 50 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
Señor, would you care for an aperitivo?
Thank God it's
It's the
Tamara
damnedest
Vidal.
thing.
I'm here for the tourists.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther, Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
They're all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Don Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion. Carry on.
Looking good today, sir.
Not to mention headbutting an internal affairs office.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. It makes me sentimental.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I could. You mind telling me why? Okay. Yeah.
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests' inexplicably.
On the tour or after?
Stand by. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around.
Who would check?
It's a nice gesture, but a bit hubristic, wouldn't you say? He's not even been appointed.
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things.
Did you see the wine list?
Okay.
I'm more
So
of a
who's
beer
his
man
full
myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together
Thank
and
you.
play the modern boss, I don't actually mind.
No
Edwards
problem.
always was a bit
I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. Yeah, I like it.
Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy's probably rocked it. But on the other hand,
What was that noise? Yes!
Hello there.
Long time no see. Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery. How may I help you?
You buy it?
It's not unreasonable. Think about it. It's not unreasonable. Think about it. Duval was kidnapped by the militia and held hostage for weeks. He was forced at gunpoint to disclose the existence of and those animals probably have executed him like they did Thomas Cross in our security team.
I've been meaning to ask if you can connect me with your portraitist. That cubist image of you.
Just be one more in the crowd. You understand, yes?
Seriously.
Not just a punt ride. We're talking knee-deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick. Of course, Yates came down and told them all solid charging attacks and new one.
You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice. We'll be fine.
Fine by me.
Now, the temperature and humidity in the barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system. State-of-the-art equipment. Highly sensitive.
Sweet. How do you operate it? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
My area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room if you want to take a look. Just don't touch it. One of the guards placed a smoked BLT sandwich near the ventilation filter. The whole facility smelled of bacon for a week, and Mrs. Yates is a vegan. He does not work here.
Thanks. Hombre. Okay, man. Wait here, and I'll look into it, huh?
Do your thing.
Hello? Hey, why you... What?
I'm wicked smart, and yet I find myself in these situations all the time, just... I don't know. How am I gonna tell... my dad that I like to... No! Don't do that! Oh, no, 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 no! God!
Let's head back to the party.
Wherever you go, I go.
How many glasses does
Yes, I'm sorry. Just an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard.
alcohol poisoning is not better keep an eye.
treasures in caves like this? Did you even know how dangerous cave diving is?
I go diving all the time. Tell me that different.
Narrow spaces, walls all around you, rock walls just to get your equipment caught up. Better divers than your stupid ass have died horribly in caves like that.
You don't think it's worth the risk? What if there was something really good down there? Colonial emeralds or something?
Hell no. Men don't get rich, man.
Get out! Grandmother? Ah, she must have been hard as hell.
She had to be back then. Just like yours was too. You just don't know it. You don't know it.
I bet she never. What's it called?
All right.
A place for everything, and everything in its place.
Quit joining these pyramid schemes. No one needs that much goddamn soup.
Never a dull moment, eh, my love?
I should hope not.
You're on the clock, Aaron.
Well, I'm fairly certain she was a handler in the ICA. Her name doesn't feature in any of the publicized documents.
Old news.
Take a good look at this woman. What do you see? A monster? Revolutionary fanatic? Violent extremist? You should. You should take a good, hard look at this graceful woman with the ensuringly professional demeanor, and imagine her hands soaked in the blood of New York. A bloody trail of carnage and destruction, ending with the partners themselves and Arthur Edwards.
Hey, thank you for your service, buddy.
The new supreme head of Providence is giving her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Yes. That should get their blood flowing. Mr. Edwards, Don Yates, I have received your letter. I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party. Rest assured that I will extend our new herald the warmest of welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. I have the utmost confidence that Miss Burnwood will prove a valuable addition to the group. Feel free to call me at your leisure. Have a good day. Machine? Since when do I get a machine?
Somebody help me! Ay, stop!
Lots of people have mixed plus everyone knows he's not actually retiring. Yeah, it was that letter earlier. So smiled.
Let's head back to the party.
Whatever you say.
He's not the first. He won't be the last.
It was a short stint, but they made their mark.
Does
the
it
Art
bother
Society
you,
will never be
being
the
the
same.
odd one out?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're an outlier too, Tamara. You don't mingle with the other heralds. They're so impressed with themselves, aren't they? Ordering all those big-shot CEOs around, but not you. Where they see power and prestige, you see duty. That's why you're Edward's most trusted aide.
Jesus. You want to borrow money?
Tell me,
They were assassinated.
was your heart set on becoming the next Constant? The thought must have crossed your mind.
Perhaps. But Edwards doesn't want an echo chamber. Must be why he hired you. You know, some of the heralds think we should have killed you right along with Lucas Gray.
And what do you think?
I don't like wasted potential. We don't see eye to eye on just about anything. But I do respect your ambition, your idealism, your ruthlessness.
Yeah, I bet that
You just need to grow up and smell the coffee.
I hear it, Byron is putting together a special task force to track down the assassin. He's got the will and the connections to handle it. We'll see how invisible this guy really is.
So, who do you back for the Ark Society chair?
Wow, I try to stay out of it. I'm saying. No other law firm has.
Keep your wits about you, soldier.
The class always had a strong following in Buenos Aires. You and Quentin have a 52% recognition rate. That's impressive in a fragmented post-monocultural
Joseph,
market.
is dinner coming or what?
Almost there.
Always the front
We had a
end.
slight
We're not the class,
equipment mixed up.
Dexy. We're
My
the
esteemed
band
brother is
formerly
taking
known as the class.
See that he does. A lot of hungry people
That's the
here,
reality, Heidi.
especially
If you
me.
don't like
Hey,
it, we can still accept the
You're
light.
your Federation, right?
She
I think we
plays
cooked in your
arena.
election platform.
That's right.
How was it?
And they're
You have a
spiced.
shred of dignity left. Oh yeah? Want me to hold on to that for you? Screw you, Dexy. It'll be fine. Just get to make lots of money. How am I to see some kid once upon
What kind of high-profile target did your man eliminate over the
Hello,
years?
sir.
Your exploits were curiously absent. Yay, papers.
Who did you have in mind?
I know about our the small fish Caruso and DeSantis, Strandberg and Zaydan, Ken Morgan. Yates won't be too happy about that.
He's gone. Looks like he made a run for it. He's not here. But someone is pushing hard for Blake Nathaniel, the Avenger.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Okay. Maybe it was heartbroken.
The Yates is a dead
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.